Y'all, when I say these niggas are sick, these niggas are sick.
Let's see what the Bonnet Queen have to say.
Bro, I have not came across not one good nigga, bro. They pretend like they good, but really and truly, all
Look how she's sitting in this car saying all this stuff. I don't understand how they post on social media and they sit in here with a bonnet, with an oversized T-shirt, which I'm pretty sure she didn't got done screwing, and think their point is going to be heard. But yet you got a whole bunch of women that will sit here and listen to her and take her advice, especially because she's ranting about a man.
all of them are narcissistic hoes. So boom, it was just funny. I started talking.
Okay, before she get into her story, which I don't even really want to y'all put your seatbelt on. This is a long story. I'm warning y'all in advance. But let me tell y'all something about this individual right here. They're claiming that all these men are a bunch of narcissistic hoes. But what's the truth about them? They are just getting back the same type of energy that they've put out. These are the men that they want. These are the ones they desire to lay in the bed with. These are the ones they desire to scam and chase their money and be around. They love the type of energy that these dudes have. They love the violence that these dudes bring. They love the promiscuity or the constant guessing game and want to have to go and beat up out. They talk like that. That's what they like. But then they complain after the dude does them wrong. Just don't do me like you doing all them other girls. That's what they want, I think. They just don't want to be done like the other girls.
To. We rekindled because we went to high school together, whatever. He was a senior, I was a freshman. Cool. When we was in school together, we used to play fight all the time because he
Oh, high school sweetheart that you used to play fight with.
was bigger than me. You know, he's like 6'7", big, buff, black, gorilla monkey.
Now look, there she go. They like them tall, right, y'all? How many men in the world did we already tell them they were over 6 feet tall? Less than 15% at this point, and they don't think they're passing around all the same dudes. You all, how many of y'all are screwing the same 6'7" ninja? Come on, talk to me. Be real. How many of y'all?
So, you know, he was cool. We always used to just play fight. So, boom.
What kind of man do you think you gonna have if y'all play fighting? And I'm pretty sure she probably thinks she's some type of sweet feminine woman, somewhat. But you with a man and y'all used to play fight? Y'all used to fight?
Things started getting toxic. Mind you, it's only been a week. We done had the cupcake phase, the honeymoon phase, and now it's divorce.
It's so bad out here, you can't even last a week with these jokers. Think about that. This is how bad it is. Think about how much they done already did it too. I tell you, man, you meet these jokers quick. I know it's probably the easiest time to have intercourse with them, but when you meet them quick like this and they open their legs quickly, and be quick to get pregnant too, and you're gonna be going through all kind of hellacious problems. I can only imagine the stuff that happened or could have happened dealing with this joker right here, this easy joker.
It's over within a week. So he's a very emotional person, and I'm not emotionally available because I just got out of another situation. That's
You must be out of your goddamn mind.
She just got done talking in the beginning of the video how narcissistic these men are. And she's saying now she's not emotionally available because she just got out of another situationship, not even relationship. Do these jokers even hear themselves?
I'm just not emotionally available, and I don't really know how to handle that because I ain't never just really had a nigga to sit up there and overly explain themselves. Like, what am I supposed to say?
You never had somebody sit there and overly explain themselves, but aren't those the kind of men that y'all constantly say, y'all don't know what the hell y'all want? Y'all are out here just lost. Y'all want a man to sit up there and be emotionally vulnerable, which y'all will say. Y'all don't want a man that's all stoic and don't say nothing and all this other stuff. And then when a man start talking, you don't want that either.
I would sit on the phone and just listen to him go on and on and on and on and on and on. Like, I would be zoning out, scrolling on Instagram or something, like not even paying attention to what you talking about. Because what are you talking about?
Listen to her emotional regulation. To the men out here, if you come in contact with any woman that act like this, your sister act like this, your mama, first of all, if any woman in your family act like this, you need a whole lot of therapy and you need to separate yourself. Let me tell you one thing, that's what you need to do. But if you come across a woman that act like this, you need to get the hell. I don't care how fine she is, nothing. She will ruin your life. Mark my words.
So, boom, tonight, I decided, okay, we got into where I was at work today, whatever, cool. I'm like, all right, am I still coming over tonight? Like, just chill. Like, can we like forget what happened?
So after all this stuff that he did all this to you, you still want to go over there? You just complained about the kind of man he was. He did all this stuff to you. You still want to hang out with him and see him.
So yeah, so I go over there with chill. Mind you, we be play fighting, but he's just overly aggressive. Like, I don't know if I
You overly aggressive.
don't think he does it on purpose. But like, you're big and you're strong, and I'm a measly little old girl. Like,
She thinks she a measly little girl.
you need to chill out. Like, I'm thick, I'm pretty stiff in the shoulders, but compared to that nigga, I'm a pea. I'm a
So she thick, stiff from the shoulders. What does that even mean? You stiff from the shoulders. Can somebody tell me what that means?
small fry. Like, I'm fragile. Usually I'll real fast, but
What?
She
Bro, what are you talking about?
folks, these jokers have double minds. You can see the insanity, the craziness, whatever you want to call it, the narcissist. You see all of it wrapped up in one. The battle and demon, all of it.
I wouldn't dare touch like that. Like, bro, no, you ain't gonna knock me in the next week. No. So I'm over there, I'm chilling, whatever. It was going good at first, but you know me, I like the jokes. Like, I'm gonna talk my mess. Like, I don't care. Like, I talk mess. Like, that's just me. Like, that's my personality. And I don't know if he be thinking, like, I think it be low key making him mad because he keeps saying he getting pissed off, but it's just like, for what? Like, you keep saying I'm talking mess, or he'll grab me my foot, try to tickle me, or pick me up.
The mental craziness. So you think that you're gonna be able to just pop your mouth and say whatever the hell you want to say when you want to say it to a dude that's 6'7", who you claim is way bigger than you, and you so fragile, but at the same time, you gonna say what you gonna say. You gonna run your mouth.
Run your damn mouth.
Like I'm just some type of rag doll. Like, I'm not used to being picked up because I'm, like I said, I'm a thick girl. Like, I don't get picked up like that.
Okay, so you fragile, but you a thick, big girl. Which one is it? You can't be both.
So now I'm like 50 feet above the earth, and I'm like, what is you doing? So you just doing too much. Whatever, I'm laughing it off. I ain't really tripping. Calling me a square. You're not calling me a square. So then I'm calling him a square. So then he kind of got me in this position where he kind of like over me, and his his body's on my neck, and like my neck like this. Like, this how my neck like it. You on top of me. You're a big dude. Like, I got a crick in my neck right now. And I'm telling him, like, okay, now, like, playtime's over. Like, playtime's over. Chill. So I'm like, playtime's over. Like,
Like playtime's over, playtime's over.
okay, get off me. Get off me. He's not getting off of me. And I'm like,
Why are you fighting or fighting at all in any kind of way with a dude that you say is so big, 6'7"? They are gone. Look at her eyes right there. Look at her eyes. The eyes tell a whole lot about the person. Look at her eyes. Do y'all call this a crash out? What would you call this?
he just got mad, y'all. He got furious. He was like, all right, leave then. Leave.
I can only imagine how many tattoos she have. She got them on her hands and her neck, probably all the way up her arms. I can only imagine.
Go ahead, get up. Leave. Leave. And I politely got up, grabbed my iPad, grabbed my backpack, and I started walking towards the door. Now, I didn't really want it to leave. Like, I really wasn't going to leave. I just wanted him to get off of me, bro. Like, just get off of me. And as I'm leaving, this does the outmost, bro. Like, I'm standing at the door. He gonna open the door. He was like, leave. I was like, is it raining? Cause I don't like rain. Like, I don't like driving in the rain. But also, like, I didn't plan on really leaving. So then he gonna push me outside, y'all. This push me outside, like,
Listen, folks, she probably only like 21 years old. This is not how she talking. 21, maybe 20, in her early 20s. She's talking, from what I remember, like the women who were in their late 30s, 40s back in the day. The kind of toxicity and trauma and drama. This is how ratchet women, ghetto women that talked when they were older, not 21-year-olds. This is insane.
literally kick me out the house. Push me hard. And I'm like, really? Like, all I got on this t-shirt and these weak ass drawers.
Yeah, y'all was screwing.
Like, stop playing with me. But yeah, that nigga did that, and I'm like, all right, bro. So then I was like, dang, I forgot my ice cream. Like, cause all I'm about to do is eat my ice cream. I call him, he not answering. I said, I forgot. I said, you weird. Wait, no, I said I forgot my ice cream. He's gonna say, F you and your ice cream. I said, you weird and you do too much. And I mean what I said, cause he is weird and he do too much. Y'all be careful who y'all talk to. It's dangerous, okay? I had to go ahead and get up out of there because my mouth was gonna get my ass whooped. I already got whooped by the last situation. My mouth gonna overload my ass one day.
She already got whooped on with the last situation.
And he's just not the battle to fight. So women, pick and choose your battles.
Y'all already know what it is. Just look at it right here. Stay away from these jokers.